Our Lady of Hrushiv.
The apparitions of Our Lady of Hrushiv in Ukraine are among the most striking Marian events of the 20th century, marked by prophetic warnings, consolation for the suffering faithful, and calls to prayer. They occurred in three main moments: a local tradition from centuries earlier, a vision in 1914, before World War I, and a series of mass apparitions in 1987, following the Chernobyl disaster. The devotion to Our Lady of Hrushiv dates back over 350 years, when villagers planted a weeping willow to commemorate a Marian appearance. Later in 1855, during a cholera epidemic, locals reclaimed a spring at the site, after a dream of the Virgin instructed them to do so. Remarkably, no cholera deaths were reported afterward, strengthening belief in the Blessed Mother's protection. On May 12, 1914, just 2 weeks before World War I, 22 villagers working near the Church of the Holy Trinity witnessed the Virgin Mary. She warned, "There will be a war. Russia will become a godless country. Ukraine, as a nation, will suffer terribly for 80 years and will have to live through the world wars, but it will be free afterwards." This prophecy proved strikingly accurate, as Ukraine endured Soviet oppression until its independence in 1991. On April 26, 1987, exactly 1 year after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, a brilliant light enveloped Hrushiv's Holy Trinity Church. The Virgin appeared first to 12-year-old Marina Kaizen, then to thousands of others. The apparitions continued daily until August 15, 1987, with crowds reaching 45,000 to 70,000 people per day, and an estimated 500,000 witnesses overall, including Soviet militia and KGB agents who were sent to disperse the crowd. Our Lady's words in 1987 emphasized gratitude to Ukrainians for their suffering for the Church, hope of independence, which came just 4 years later, remembrance of Chernobyl victims as a warning to the world, calls to repentance, forgiveness, and prayer, especially the Rosary. She also warned of global sin, oppression, and the risk of a Third World War if Russia did not return to Christianity. The then Soviet Union President, Mikhail Gorbachev, was aware of the 1987 apparitions of Our Lady of Hrushiv in Ukraine, because the local Soviet and KGB authorities were overwhelmed by the massive crowds and unable to contain the situation. The Soviet central government in Moscow, led by Gorbachev, was forced to address it. The apparitions of Our Lady of Hrushiv are seen as a bridge between Fatima and Ukraine, echoing similar themes of Russia's spiritual struggle and the power of prayer.